Talent is a spark. But discipline is the fire that keeps it burning. We all know someone who's talented. The guy who could have gone pro, the artist who had something special, the student who was always top of the class. But somehow they never made it. Why? Not because they lacked potential, but because they lacked consistency. Today we re-unlocking the truth behind success and asking the question that separates the dreamers from the doers. Is discipline the real MVP? Talent feels magical. It's effortless. It's rare. We glorify it, calling people gifted, born for it, or naturally talented. But what we don't see is the thousands of hours of invisible effort behind that talent. Think of Kobe Bryant. People said he was born to play basketball. But Kobe used to wake up at 4 a.m., training before anyone else even showed up. He once said, "If you see me in a fight with a bear, pray for the bear." That wasn't talent. That was obsession powered by discipline. Talent may open the door, but only discipline walks through it. In his book Atomic Habits, James Clear reveals a secret most people ignore. Success isn't built in one massive leap. It's built through tiny, repeated actions. 1% improvement daily seems small, but over time it compounds, becoming a force that beats raw talent every single time. Discipline is simply the habit of showing up, even when you don't feel like it. That's why the disciplined person wins. Not because he's the smartest, but because he's consistent when others quit. Talent reacts, discipline responds. The ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, believed that mastery begins with controlling what's within your power. Your effort, your attitude, your reaction. You can't control talent. You can't control luck. But you can control how you show up every day. Marcus wrote in his meditations, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." That's the foundation of discipline, action over emotion. No matter how tired, uninspired, or afraid you feel, you do it anyway. Let's look at Steve Jobs. He wasn't the most technical person at Apple, but his discipline for perfection changed the world. He'd make his team redo designs dozens of times because it wasn't beautiful enough. That kind of consistency, that refusal to settle, is discipline. Or David Goggins, once 300 pounds and broken, who became a Navy SEAL and ultramarathon runner. He calls it the calloused mind, training yourself to keep going when your emotions beg you to stop. Every success story hides the same truth. When talent fades, discipline keeps pushing. Most people fail not because they lack dreams, but because they wait for motivation. They wait to feel ready. They wait for the right time. Discipline doesn't wait. It acts. Motivation is a mood. Discipline is a mindset. You won't always feel inspired, and that's okay. Because discipline doesn't need inspiration, it creates it. Every time you act without waiting for the perfect feeling, you train your brain to trust action over emotion. That's how success compounds. When you combine atomic habits and stoicism, you get a formula that outlasts talent, luck, or motivation. Atomic habits teaches consistency. Stoicism teaches emotional control. Together, they build momentum, the invisible engine behind all greatness. The disciplined person trains when tired. The disciplined creator works when uninspired. The disciplined mind wins when the talented one quits. So the next time you compare yourself to someone more talented, remember this: talent may give you a head start, but discipline decides the finish line. The world doesn't reward potential, it rewards persistence. Because in the end, talent is a spark. Discipline is the fire that keeps it burning, and that's why discipline will always beat talent.